Hello, everyone. This is LaShawn. It's a little dark out here. I am actually walking my dog. I just got back from having dinner with a good girlfriend of mine and her man and another couple. It was an amazing time. But you know what? God is so amazing. He allows us, I don't care how old we are, He allows us an opportunity to just learn more about our own selves through interactions and experiences. And one thing that I've learned about myself, I would say over the course of the past year, I would say a year is when I realized I can't just date anybody. I have met and dated some amazing people, amazing men. Now, for one reason or another, we broke up, never because anybody cheated or anything like that. We just came to a decision that, we weren't going to be together. And I am friends with each and every one of them to this day, because just because a person is nice and just because they embody everything that we have on our checklist does not necessarily mean that they're our person. And I had to realize that. I didn't realize that early on. It was very hurtful early on. And it took a while and some life lessons and some prayer and some therapy to understand that every nice guy is not my nice guy. And so I had to reconcile that emotionally. And as a result of that, though, it is difficult for me to date. And I'm going to be honest with you. It is difficult for me to date. I am 55 years old because I do have a high bar. Now, I will say I have a high bar because of the men that I've dated that have created some amazing experiences. And some of them are having some of the same issues as well. And it's just my reality. And sometimes our realities are difficult to process. I was just sharing with a girlfriend. Actually, she's a co-worker turned girlfriend that God placed in my life that I absolutely love. But I come to the realization that I'm not for everybody and everybody is not for me. And I do have a high bar. I do. And that's based off of the people and the men, I shouldn't say people, the men that I've dated. They have all been incredible and again, created some incredible experiences. And so it has been difficult for me to find my person because I do have a high bar. But here's what I will tell you, even with having a high bar, I will say, and my friends will attest to the fact that I give as much as I expect. I am the type of woman that loves being submissive in a relationship. I lead at work. I don't want to do that at home. I love taking care of my person. I'm talking cooking. I'm talking folding clothes for them. I'm talking packing their suitcase. I love it. Some women don't. And everything, is not for everybody. But when I tell you I love it, I love it. I love taking care of my person, and I don't have a problem with it at all. So as high as my bar is, I am willing to give as much as I receive. But I had to learn that I do have a high bar. And I also had to accept that there's nothing wrong with my bar. There's nothing wrong with it. I just have to wait a little longer and be a little patient and draw closer to God so that God can reveal who my person is and to flush out some of my mess too, because we all have some of it, right? So I do want to be exactly what my husband needs me to be. And so my prayer is that God will flush out those things that shouldn't even be a part of my character anyway, that are character flaws, so that I can be the man, so I can be the woman of God that He has for me to be for my husband. And so The reason I thought it necessary to make this video is because I know there are a lot of women who struggle with that. We struggle because we have high bars. We haven't met our person. We desire to be married and in a covenant relationship, but God has not blessed us. So in my season of waiting, I'm just drawing in closer to God, not accepting invitations and dates just from anybody. I am very intentional about who I would date and spend my time with, because I do have other areas of my life that I need to focus and pay attention to. So in my season of waiting, I'm just going to plug into those things in those areas of my life that need my attention and focus right now. That way, when God presents me to my husband, then those things will already be settled. So I pray that this video has been a blessing to you. And if not, send it to somebody that can be blessed by it, because I could not be the only person that's on this journey. So anyway, I hope that this Labor Day weekend is going well for y'all. So let's plug into each other and be strong and faithful in the Lord. I'm sure God got some more men in the back somewhere. This couldn't be all that's out there. So anyway, be blessed.